Good hazy, hot, and humid Tuesday to everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. It's going to be another hot one today, but that's the end as temperatures go down and back into the low to the mid 80s again by the end of the weekend. But there's tropical air mass in place, and showers and thunderstorms will become much more numerous as we head in through Wednesday and especially on Thursday and Friday. This is the daily video forecast discussion for this Tuesday, the 18th of August, 2015. And it certainly is a warm morning. On Tuesday, we've got temperatures at 80 degrees in Central Park and LaGuardia this morning at 4 a.m. That means that the temperatures never went below this morning for low temperature, so it's muggy. Dew points are in the 60s to around 70, and we've got basically west to southwest winds. They're very calm as high pressure is in control. We have a few showers around the region too, and some fog developing across Sussex and Millville in New Jersey this morning, and Willimantic also in southern New England as well. Sky conditions range from generally clear out on eastern Long Island to partly to mostly cloudy over the interior portions of New Jersey. We'll show you that in just a moment. Visible satellite this morning shows basically mid-level clouds at about 10,000, 11,000 feet, broken ceilings across the region. There's a little bit of haze in the atmosphere as well. Take a look at the water vapor imagery this morning. Basically sinking air in place, dry, compression, but you do notice an increase in the tropical moisture here to our west and southwest as troughs begin to develop to the west side of the ridge here with high pressure in control. And moisture is going to be feeding back into this with precipitable water values increasing over the next 24 to 48 hours, making it rather sticky, even though albeit the temperatures will be lower and cloud cover will increase. It's going to be quite oppressive until Friday. And there really is a shower and thunderstorm here. It's a weak one, but ceiling's about 15,000 feet across southern Morris County here in New Jersey this morning. There's also a little bit of indication of a little light rain shower or thunderstorm breaking out just to the north and west of Philadelphia. You can see this on Doppler pretty good this morning around Bernardsville here just south of Morristown. And also just to the west of Newark this morning. This is trying to make its way in with a light shower. Also a small cell over Manhattan and one over eastern Long Island. So the air mass is definitely tropical. And we're finding even some of these showers maintaining themselves at this early stage of the morning. Watches, warnings, and advisories, all of these here throughout the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia metropolitan area, including New York City. All of New Jersey now is an air quality alert. People and sensitive groups with breathing problems are going to find it hard with particulate matters of ozone and pollution in the air throughout the region for this afternoon into tonight. Going to the beaches today, I'm certainly going to take a beach day myself for the first one of the season. Should be a good one too. For the ocean beaches of New York City and Long Island for today, there is a moderate risk of rip currents. Never swim alone, always have a flotation device, never swim near piers and jetties, and always swim in lifeguarded areas. There's a low threat of lightning today. The surf height around 3 feet. Ultraviolet index high. Sunscreen is a must. Water temperatures are in the middle 70s. Mostly sunny, isolated showers and thunderstorms throughout the region. Max temperatures in the 80s, around 86. Winds out of the south at around 10 to 15 miles per hour. The next high tide at Rockaway Inlet will be at 10:48 this morning. New Jersey and Delaware beaches, mostly sunny today. Temperatures mid-80s, southwest winds at around 5, increasing to the south at 15 in the afternoon. Surf around 3 feet. Surf temperatures in the mid-70s. UVI index is very high at 8. There is a moderate risk of rip currents along the New Jersey-facing beaches. Remember what I said. Be careful out there. Never swim alone and always swim in lifeguarded areas. The next high tide at Belmar will be at 10:30 this morning. On the aviational weather deck today, a few leftover mid-level clouds mainly before sunrise and cirrus above them. Winds will be light from the south and southeast. Some MVFR fog is possible at more rural terminals and airports as we've seen this morning. Precipitation occurred on Monday. Now, this morning, VFR with the south wind increasing to 5 to 10 knots. A few scattered cumulus at 5 to 6,000 feet should start forming early this morning. For this afternoon into early this evening, few and scattered cumulus clouds continuing with cirrus above, south to southeast winds averaging less than 10 knots. Like the past 2 days, widely scattered showers and thunderstorms are expected to develop, but confidence about them affecting any of the terminals is low and is not included. Greatest coverage should be to the northwest airports. Overnight tonight, one of our guidance models is predicting IFR ceilings to form. Most other guidance includes newer experimental models are viewing not that case. Ceilings are basically expected to be near VFR levels. There could be some lower VFR conditions expected at some of the terminals in the morning tomorrow. Now for Wednesday, for tomorrow, VFR, there could be some MVFR and IFR conditions to start due to low clouds and fog, and possibly locally again through the day and evening with a few showers and thunderstorms. Thursday and Friday, well, that's another story. Showers and thunderstorms become more numerous for a time with a slow-moving cold front, and this will result in times of MVFR and IFR conditions. The wind shift to the northwest should occur with the passage of the cold front Thursday night and Friday. Right now, Saturday is looking VFR overall as high pressure builds in. You can hear my voice this morning. My allergies have kicked in again. Temperature right now at Newark at this hour at 4 a.m. in the morning is warm. 78, dew point 66, humidity 67%. Wind southwest at 8. A few clouds around at 6,500 and broken at 9,500. Basically VFR conditions in place for today. For Philadelphia, 74 degrees, dew point 68, humidity 82%. Wind south at 7. Few clouds at 10,000 and 18,000, basically VFR conditions in place. And the ultraviolet radiational index for today, right through Friday, is going to be on the high side, so sunscreen is going to continue to be a must. And the pollen forecast for today, right through Friday, grasses and weed are on the moderate to high side. And whether it be a summer cold or allergies or a combination of both, fever, common cold, allergies, all going on throughout the entire forecast region. Here's a better look of our water vapor channel imagery this morning. Shows our TUT signature upper level low off of and north of Bermuda. We pointed this out yesterday too. It brought in a slug of moisture into Long Island. And, well, most of the area just to the north of this plume of tropical moisture and this disturbance out here means sinking air in between. So another hot day for today, definitely between these two high-pressure ridges. This is our frontal system that will approach begrudgingly by Thursday night and Friday, introducing lots of tropical moisture involved in here, and that means showers and thunderstorms increasing and more widespread across the region, especially on Thursday and Friday. Forecast charts from the Weather Prediction Center. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms is included from the Storm Prediction Center, Weather Prediction Center as well. Most of this will be tomorrow on through especially Thursday and Friday, where numerous showers and thunderstorms will be developing as this upper low here moves through the northern plains into Canada and drags the cold front closer to the coast. Now the front will be slow moving, and by the time we get to, well, let's see, we get to Friday morning here, the front is knocking on our back doorstep with numerous showers and thunderstorms. But look at this beautiful weather coming up for next weekend as well, with high pressure in control. Hopefully most of this moisture will remain offshore. The high will take control of our forecast region beginning Saturday morning and continuing on through Sunday and Monday as well. So it's going to be quite delightful, lower temperatures, lower humidities, and pleasant weather conditions for this weekend coming up. And in the tropical Atlantic and Caribbean here, we have showers and thunderstorms associated with an area of low pressure located several hundred miles west-southwest of the Cape Verde Islands. Has become better organized over the last 24 hours. Environmental conditions still become additionally conducive for development, and a tropical depression will likely form within the next day or so or two as the system moves to the northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Formation chances in the next 48 hours are about 70%, the next 5 days at 80%. So we'll be monitoring this. Will be the third or fourth storm to make it into the Atlantic this year, with an El Nino year at present. The likelihood of these storms forming around now through the later part of the hurricane season seem more probable. We do have a non-tropical upper TUT signature within the couple hundred miles here of Bermuda over the western Atlantic Ocean. Environmental conditions should support some tropical or subtropical development of the system by the weekend while it moves slowly northward. Formation chances over the next 48 hours near zero, the next 5 days at about 20%. And we showed you that on the water vapor imagery this morning. Levi Cohen from the University of Miami, come by way of Alaska actually, does tropical tidbits from tropicaltidbits.com. He did a review of this storm yesterday. I suggest that you check it out. It is available on YouTube, and it's also available via a link which we'll see if we can share this right now. This is the address of the link on YouTube for the latest from Tropical Tibbetts and Levi Cohen on this storm system. GFS maps into motion also come from Tropical Tibbetts, Levi Cohen's site. It's a great site, tropicaltibbetts.com. This is the latest GFS. Outside of an isolated to scattered shower or thunderstorm, they've become more numerous on Tuesday night, especially during the day on Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening. By the time we get to Thursday, Wednesday night, and Thursday, that's when more showers and thunderstorms will be moving through the region as the cold front makes its way through the region on Friday morning with showers and thunderstorms. That moves off the coast, and we do need rain, by the way. And then the weekend just begins to clear out. Hopefully that this information here with this tropical wave developing to the north of Bermuda here sends spokes of energy. The GFS wants to keep some of this energy wrapped around these depression here, or subtropical depression here off the coast of southeastern United States, and keep some of the moisture in place. The other models want to keep it a little drier. Hopefully that will be the case, and we're showing that the model here wants to move it inland. None of the other models are seeing this at this point, and this was last night's run at 0Z. The new 6Z data at this hour hasn't come in yet, so hopefully it's going to correct itself, but still doesn't know what to do with this system here. It's a closed low, and well, here comes another advancing cold front by the time we get to Monday morning. So in between the two, I think that a lot of this is going to be overdone, and most of the region will remain precipitation free and generally sunny with temperatures in the low 80s. But again, this, you know, when you get into this time of the year and you get these systems locked off the southeastern coast, they could back in moisture off the coast inland. So we'll see how all of this works out. But eventually this is going to fill and lift and weaken, and another cold front moves through the region Monday night and Tuesday with dying showers and thunderstorms along that, and more high pressure building in for the middle part of next week. Now, compared to the GFS, well, the Canadian model sees the storm system off the coast here too, and the cold front moving through during the day on Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, and Friday with showers and thunderstorms. It encapsulates this and moves it further off the coast. So the upper low that begins to weaken and fill, high pressure begins to build in over the forecast region Friday night and Saturday. It keeps all the moisture offshore except for perhaps southern New England's coastline, and our weather continues to improve over the forecast region. So for everything live, it's GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You make it a pleasant Tuesday. Be careful out there in this heat, and we'll be back with you on Wednesday morning.